Kylian Mbappe's arrival at Real Madrid came with a lot of promise and a world of expectations. But given the hype, Mbappe had an average start to his Real Madrid career. Well, after the Super Cup win on his debut, the Real Madrid forward found it difficult adjusting to the Spanish league. 3 matches, no goals, narrow misses. The critics were out with their sharp pens and tongues. But Real Madrid's match against Real Betis yesterday put an end to all of that. Mbappe was back to his usual settings, scoring goals, leading the attack and just mesmerizing the crowd gathered there with his football and his brand of football. The Frenchman scored a brace during Madrid's 2-0 victory and looks like the old Mbappe is truly back. But the victory was more than just about Mbappe. It was teamwork like none other. No, I'm not talking about the link-up between midfield and forward line, nor about the flawless passing there. All of it was there, of course, to see, but it was more than just that. The whole pack of stars were all rallying around Mbappe. They made it all about him. Now, talks before Mbappe walked onto the pitch there with Real Madrid was all about too many superstars in one locker room. How will the egos meld together? Will they clash or will they somehow learn to coexist? Because Mbappe was walking into an already established territory that had star players like Vinicius, Jude Bellingham, Rodrigo. They were all already there. Mbappe was walking into a team full of European and Spanish champions. So Mbappe joining this bunch was bound to rattle the team dynamics, or so everyone thought. But the Real Betis match brushed aside any of those talks and showed a picture so glorious. 2 star powers, Jude Bellingham and Vinicius, proved they were not competing with Mbappe but were his biggest fans. Mbappe scored his first goal in the 67th minute, and although Bellingham wasn't on the field due to a muscle injury he had sustained earlier, Bellingham was up on his feet in the stands applauding for Mbappe and Real Madrid. Now, it wasn't just Bellingham who was backing Mbappe. Just 8 minutes after Mbappe's first La Liga goal, Real Madrid earned another opportunity in the form of a penalty. An opportunity earned by Vinicius Jr. And given how Vinicius has usually taken up penalty duties in the past, it was expected that he would take this one too. But the Brazilian knew how much Mbappe needed the goals, needed the momentum. So without thinking twice, he asked Mbappe to take the penalty kick, and it didn't end there. When Mbappe scored, Vinicius bounded over to Mbappe, ecstatic like he himself had scored the goal. And right after that, Vinicius was seen pumping the Real Madrid supporters to cheer for Mbappe. Yes, Mbappe was Paris Saint-Germain's penalty taker during his stint with PSG, but at Real Madrid, he isn't the first choice, something Real Madrid manager Carlo Ancelotti himself had clarified before the match.
It is right to give the responsibility to both Mbappe and Vinicius, so I prefer that they decide because I have a lot of confidence in them. It will depend on how they are in the match and what each one needs.
So the gesture by Vinicius holds much more significance. It was his call to give it to Mbappe, and what a gesture that was. In the past, we've seen Chelsea's Noni Madueke and Nicholas Jackson fighting for the spot kick. Mbappe himself was involved in such a disagreement with Neymar during PSG's game against Montpellier in 2022. And of course, the famous one between Cristiano Ronaldo and Xabi Alonso in 2010 during Real Madrid's clash against Villarreal. Something similar could have repeated here too between Mbappe and Vinicius. Vinicius could have easily taken that penalty because after Mbappe's arrival, Vinicius' role in the team is not to score goals, rather create chances, those opportunities for Mbappe to deliver. So a penalty kick would have been just the perfect opportunity for Vinicius to add goals against his name. But the Brazilian showed how mature he is, what it means for him to make it work with Mbappe and for Mbappe to work in Real Madrid. and that created quite the buzz. By handing it over to Mbappe, it helped in getting Mbappe back into sync. A gesture no one would understand better than Vinicius himself, someone who's suffered racism all through his tenure in Spain, was questioned by Karim Benzema during his initial days at Real Madrid, so much so that Benzema didn't even pass the ball to Vinicius during a Real Madrid game in 2020. So given his past, Vinicius knows how much a newcomer needs that backing from his teammates, even a player of the caliber and stature of Mbappe. So that move would have surely given Mbappe a lot of confidence. And with Mbappe firing all cylinders and, more importantly, his star teammates rallying hard around him, Real Madrid are bound to look more threatening as the season progresses. And we can expect more such instances of team spirit from the lineup. To sum it up, we are up to witness another deadly Real Madrid team take center stage this season.
Climate change is on our doorstep. It's time for a revolution to take root. And it starts with 1.4 billion Indians. It starts with one tree for humanity, one tree for Mother Earth, one tree for our future. Project One Tree, a News 18 network initiative.
Across continents, one powerful news source.
Bringing you diverse perspectives on the issues that matter.
We go beyond the boundaries to give you that little extra about every sporting moment.
So thank you for making Firstpost 5 million strong. We're counting on your support, and you can trust us to bring you the news unfiltered and unvarnished.
On the show today, the T20 World Cup bandwagon fans move across to the West Indies. What can you expect